What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous there. Once again, I am back for my Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling's Global Wars Lowell 2018 predictions. Now, Global Wars Lowell is the second of the 4 Global Wars shows, and it happens this Thursday, live and exclusively on Honor Club from the Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell, Massachusetts. Now, this card is also pretty stacked with 7 big matches. So I'm very excited to do these Global Wars Lowell predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, this is the second of 6 big videos that will be up on the channel today, so I hope you guys will be able to watch all of these videos. As always, show your support by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons and that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comments section down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you picked to go in if you're a huge Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling fan like myself, and you're ready for this Global Wars Lowell event. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I am JT Dangerous League. Welcome to the club, because this club is to... Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these Global War Lowell predictions. Now, if they do add any other matches to this card, which they probably will, I'll have them in the comment section down below, but I'm going to do the 7 big matches that have already been confirmed. Now, let's start off with the first matchup. It is a one-on-one battle between, on one side, he is one half of the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions with Scorpio Sky. He is also representing SCU. He is a former X Division champion. He is the Heavy Metal Rebel, Frankie Kazarian, and his opponent is Ring of Honor's resident high flyer and maybe the most improved wrestler in 2018. He is Flip Gordon. Now, this is only the second one-on-one meeting between Kazarian and Flip Gordon. Their last meeting, you've got to go all the way back to last June at Gateway to Gold, where Kazarian beat a very young Flip Gordon who was making his Ring of Honor event debut, in which after the match, Kazarian said that Flip Gordon is going to be the next big star in Ring of Honor. Now, fast forward to this year. Flip Gordon made his debut in the Best of the Super Juniors this year, had a pretty good showing. He had a shot at the Ring of Honor World title at All In against Jay Lethal. Flip Gordon has definitely come leaps over bounds over 1 full year. And Kazarian has also done the same. He has helped his best friend hold the Ring of Honor World title. He is part of SCU, maybe my favorite 3-man team in Ring of Honor, and he has got the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles once again with a different partner and keeping their job safe in Ring of Honor after Final Battle. So this match is going to be big, especially for Flip Gordon. If he can prove that Kazarian, what he said a year ago, was right, that Flip Gordon is the next big star going into 2019. So coming from me in this one-on-one battle, man, because I love Kazarian. Kazarian as a single star is fantastic. If you never watched his stuff in TNA, he was fantastic as a single star. Then he elevated his career even more as a tag team wrestler. But his single status when he was in TNA was stellar. Multiple-time X Division champion. But coming from me, I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go with Flip Gordon to defeat Kazarian. And now the next matchup. It is a non-title first ever meeting between these two one-on-one. On one side, he is Ring of Honor's only Grand Slam champion. He is a multiple-time tag team champion. He is a former Ring of Honor World champion, a multiple television champion, and he is a former X Division champion. He is representing SCU, and he is the ring general. And if you know his music, his old music from TNA, you know who I'm talking about. He is almighty and the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, and his opponent is the reigning Ring of Honor television champion and the new PWG heavyweight champion. He is one of my all-time favorites in Ring of Honor right now as a big man. He is Jeff Cobb. Now, starting off with Christopher Daniels, this is a big match because if he can knock off the reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion, he'll be right in line for a TV title shot. Now, with SCU holding the tag team titles. His job, Kazarians and Scorpio Skies, are, as of right now, safe after Final Battle. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of SCU in Ring of Honor and being the Elite. But this is a big match. In his 25-year career, I don't know if Christopher Daniels has faced somebody this athletically gifted for a big man. Maybe since Samoa Joe back in TNA, but this is going to be a real interesting test to see if the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, can actually put down could be the greatest Ring of Honor television champion in a long time. Then on the other side, you have Jeff Cobb, who is, coming from me, maybe the most athletically gifted Ring of Honor television champion in a long time for somebody who's near 300 pounds. This guy moves like a tank at his size. He does freaking moonsaults for a 300-pounder. And this guy, I'm going to just say it right now. I've said it a couple times that Jeff Cobb is going to be maybe Ring of Honor's best television champion since Marty Scurll, Kushida, Tomohiro Ishii, Roderick Strong, and some of the other great TV champions. I think Jeff Cobb is going to be one fantastic TV champion, and he's already holding the PWG championship after defeating Walter and also winning the Battle of Los Angeles. So it's been a good year for Jeff Cobb. So coming from me, in this non-title first ever meeting between these two one-on-one, this one's going to be tough. Christopher Daniels will give him a fight. Daniels has done pretty well against big guys like Jeff Cobb. He had some success against Samoa Joe and TNA. But putting Jeff Cobb down for a 3 count is not going to be easy. And Jeff Cobb is going to take Christopher Daniels on a rough tour of the island. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm taking the Ring of Honor television champion, Jeff Cobb, to defeat the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. And now the next matchup, it is another non-title first ever meeting between these two one-on-one. On one side, he is one half of the former 9-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes. He is Jay's younger brother, and he is the master of the Froggy Bow and his redneck kung fu. He is Mark Briscoe. And Briscoe is facing off against a member of the Elite. They are not part of Bullet Club anymore. They are known as the Elite. And he is the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And he is currently the reigning IWGP United States Champion. He'll be accompanied by his beautiful wife, Brandy Rhodes, and Bernard, the Business Bear. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Do it all to get them on their feet. Start the show. He is the American Nightmare Cody. Now, this is a big match for Mark Briscoe, a former Ring of Honor television champion. He has a chance to knock off the reigning IWGP United States champion and also have a shot at that belt. Now, Mark Briscoe with his partner his brother Jay Briscoe, just lost the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles the night after Glory by Honor in Philadelphia. So you know this team is pissed and they are looking to get back in that tag team title picture once again. And when they're being in singles matches, Mark Briscoe has a pretty solid record, but his brother Jay has an amazing win-loss record when he's a singles star. But Mark Briscoe is pretty damn talented with his redneck kung fu and his Froggy Bow elbow drop. Mark Briscoe has a definitely chance here, and with his new attitude, he'll win by any means necessary. Then on the other side, you have Cody coming in after losing his NWA World title. The only title that he has left is now, as of right now, he still has the 6-man tag team titles, and he does have the IWGP United States title. But he will be defending that United States title at Global Wars Toronto on Sunday against a member of Chaos or a new member of Bullet Club in Beretta. So Cody's going to have a very interesting Global Wars tour. So coming from me, in this non-title first ever meeting between these two one-on-one, I'm going to go with Cody to defeat Mark Briscoe by any means. And now the next matchup, it is a big tag team battle. On one side, you have the team of Ring of Honor's resident bully and a piece of garbage, Bully Ray, and his partner is the former 2-time Ring of Honor World Television Champion. He's one of my favorites, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is professional wrestling's last real man, Silas Young. And their opponents are representing Los Ingobernables de Japón. They are the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They are they are also the reigning World Tag League Champions, consisting of Cold Skull Sanada and a man that could be coming in as the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He's one of my all-time favorites, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is King of Darkness, evil, because this is evil. Everything is evil. Subadewa. All of it and everything is evil. Now, this is going to be a very, very good matchup. Now, starting off with Bully and Silas, even though they hate each other, they are a pretty damn good tag team. And this is a big match, especially for Silas Young, because if he can knock off Sanada and Evil in a tag team matchup, don't be surprised they'll be right up there in contention for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Even though we don't know how much Bully really cares about Ring of Honor, obviously he doesn't, because of how much he beats up all the young guys like Flip Gordon, Jonathan Gresham, Cheeseburger, beats up commentators like Colt Cabana, threatens Ian Rackabani and all of them. His mindset is not into Ring of Honor, but this is a big matchup for Silas, in my opinion. Then on the other side, you have Sanada and Evil, and with World Tag League coming up next week, they're going to be in the World Tag League as the reigning champs. And I know there's a lot of people that could be picking Sanada and Evil to repeat and get another shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Guerrillas of Destiny, at Wrestle Kingdom 13. So Sanada and Evil are looking to get a big win going into this year's World Tag League. So coming from me in this big tag team battle, I'm going to go with Sanada and Evil to defeat Bully Ray and Silas Young by any means. And now the next matchup. It is another first ever meeting between these two one-on-one. On one side, you have the former 9-time Ring of Honor, World Tag Team Champions with his brother Mark, and they are looking to get some revenge against the Tag Team Champs. He is the Master of the Jade Driller and a former Ring of Honor World Champion. He is Jay Briscoe, and his opponent is one half of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. He is also representing SCU. He is Scorpio Sky. Now, this one is a big matchup for Scorpio Sky. If he can knock off the former and maybe the greatest Ring of Honor World Champion in a long time in Jay Briscoe, Scorpio Sky will have a huge name on his list of people he has beaten. But it's not going to be easy, because if you know Jay Briscoe's win-loss record, he does not lose often in one-on-one matches. I think he's lost less than 10 matches one-on-one, and a man who was undefeated for a full year as the Ring of Honor World Champion. Jay Briscoe is a legit, no-joke one-on-one specialist. And with him and his brother Mark as the greatest former 9-time Ring of Honor World Champions, if they can knock off one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, they'll be right back in line to make it title reign number 10. So coming from me, in this first ever meeting between these two one-on-one, Scorpio Sky is definitely going to be the underdog here, because Jay Briscoe, like I said, does not lose often in singles matches. So coming from me in this matchup, I am taking Jay Briscoe to defeat Scorpio Sky. And now the next matchup, and this is the one I've been waiting to talk about. It is a first ever meeting between these two one-on-one. On one side, he is representing the Elite, and he is a man who made a huge impact in this year's G1 Climax by defeating the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion Minoru Suzuki, a man who has been long overdue for a Ring of Honor World title shot or a television title shot, and if he can get a big win here, he'll be right at the number 1 spot. And if you know his music, his old music, you know who I'm talking about. is Hangman Adam Page, and his opponent is representing Los Ingobernables, their opponent. He is the leader of LIJ. He is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, a former G1 Climax winner, a former New Japan Cup winner, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Ooh, Naito! He is Tetsuya Naito. Now, what a first ever meeting this is going to be. And I mean, this is a big match for the Hangman because he has taken on guys like Minoru Suzuki in the G1, Makabe. He fought Tanahashi in the UK. And every chance he has gotten, he has definitely hit it out of the park, more often than not. But this is his biggest match, to knock off a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion in Tetsuya Naito. This could be the biggest match of his career. I thought the Tanahashi match was the biggest match of his career back in the UK, but this is his biggest opportunity. And this is an opportunity to learn, because Naito, with his ever tranquilo style, he can definitely learn Hangman Page some lessons. But this is a big match for Hangman, because if he wins this matchup, I'm going to say it right now, if he wins this matchup, even if he's in the Survival of the Fittest tournament, which he is, and he doesn't win, if he beats Naito here, he's the number one contender, in my opinion, for the Ring of Honor World title, or the Ring of Honor Television title, or any IWGP singles title. He'll be right up there as a number one contender. Then on the other side, you have Naito, who is coming in as tranquilo as ever, as cool as a cucumber, cool as the other side of the pillow. And this is just another match for Naito. But this is a big matchup. With his matchup against Zack Sabre Jr., a power struggle, he is looking to get some more momentum going into this year's Wrestle Kingdom, which we do not know who is he going to be, what match he's going to be in. We know he's not going to be in the heavyweight title matchup. So Naito is definitely seeing where he's going to be belonging in this year's Wrestle Kingdom. And with the newest addition to Los Ingobernables, their opponent, with the Dragon Shingo Takagi, LIJ is definitely, right now, stronger and powerful than ever. So coming from me, in this first ever meeting between these two one-on-one, oh my God, this one's going to be so hard, because I love Naito and I love Hangman Adam Page. I've been saying Page has been long overdue for a world title opportunity. Man, this one's so tough. I think Hangman Page will give Naito a fight like he has never had before. He gave it to Tanahashi. He gave it to Suzuki. But coming from me in this matchup, I am taking Tetsuya Naito to defeat Hangman Adam Page in a banger. And now the main event. It is a 4-team, 4-corner survival matchup that could determine possibly the number one contenders for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. On one side, you have the team that has been doing pretty well in the Super Junior Tag League in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They are the team of the former X Division champion and a multiple-time tag team champion with his former partner Alex Shelley. He is Chris Sabin, and his partner is the reigning 6-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, the ace of the Juniors division. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Time Splitter Kushida. Next, they are representing the Kingdom, and they are the former 2-time Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. They could be coming in as the 3-time World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. They are consisting of the Horror Master Vinny Marsalius and the Heavy Hitter TK O'Ryan. Next, they are the team of the Ring of Honor's resident submission specialist, the Octopus Jonathan Gresham, and his partner is the reigning two-time Ring of Honor World Champion, the greatest first-generation athlete in this business today, and he is the franchise of Ring of Honor. And if you know his music, and I know you guys do, you know who I'm talking about. He is Jay Lethal, and the final team in this 4-team, 4-corner survival is the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They are also former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and for me, the greatest tag team in the world today, and they're also representing the Elite. And if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. And Lowell, Massachusetts, you ready for Super Kick Party! They are Matt, Nick, the Young Bucks. Now, this is going to be a wild 4-team, 4-corner survival main event. I mean, you got 8 of the best tag teams in Ring of Honor right now. You got the very interesting team of Lethal and Jonathan Gresham, who have been pretty much been a really good tag team, even though they're gone back and forth for the Ring of Honor World title. You have Sabin and Kushida, who have done very well in the Super Junior Tag League as tag team partners. You have the Kingdom, who is getting hotter and hotter each and every week. And then you have the Young Bucks, who, again, are the best tag team in the business today. Now, starting off with Lethal and Gresham, I think they have a fantastic shot to win this matchup. But with Lethal being the Ring of Honor World Champion, he doesn't really need to be in tag team matches. I know he has a huge title matchup, a huge title defense against Kenny King at Global Wars Toronto. So this is just a way to give him a little bit of a break. So I can already tell you, Lethal and Gresham won't win this matchup. Then you have Sabin and Kushida, who are going to have a big opportunity to face the Young Bucks, I think, in Toronto or in Buffalo in this Global Wars tour. And Sabin and Kushida are working as well together I have ever seen. I mean, it reminds me so much of the Time Splitter team of Shelley and Kushida. But with Sabin and Kushida, you can see that magic still. You can see that magic that the Time Splitters were. And with Sabin, it's a really good tag team. And with Kushida being the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and with Taiji Ishimori defeating him in the Super Junior Tag League in their tag team matchup, Ishimori is going to be the #1 contender. Let's just be honest. He's going to get that opportunity when the time is right, and that could be at Wrestle Kingdom. Then you have the Kingdom, who I've been very impressed with. I do love this tag team of TK and Vinny Marsalius, and they have one of my favorite finishing move. It is called the House of 1,000 Horses. Now, as a horror fan like Vinny Marsalius, I love the name of that finisher, because if you don't know, House of 1,000 Corpses is a somewhat of a good horror movie, and the fact that they named it House of 1,000 Horses, as being with TK being a thoroughbred like a horse, it's just a perfect name for this perfect finisher for that team. Then you have the Young Bucks, who are looking to continue the winning ways. They're looking to get a big win here. They've done pretty well in 4-corner survival matchups in Ring of Honor, and they've always got it done with their Messler driver. You know it's going to be a super kick party when it comes to the Bucks. And with that countdown, if you do watch Being the Elite, that countdown is continuing before their contracts expire, and hopefully they will stay where they are and continue to change the world with Kenny Omega and the Elite and Kota Ibushi. So coming from me in this 4-team, 4-corner survival main event matchup that could be a shot at the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles later in the future. Oh man, this one's tough. I know Lethal and Gresham are not going to win. I don't see them winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Sabin and Kushida, I don't see them winning at all. but y'all can see them winning. So it's really down to the Kingdom and the Young Bucks. So I'm going to go with Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks, to defeat Sabin and Kushida, the Kingdom, and Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham. And those are my Global Wars Lowell 2018 predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning all these matchups? Who do you have winning that 4-team, 4-corner survival matchup? Who do you have winning between Hangman, Adam Page, and Tetsuya Naito? And who do you have winning between Daniels and Jeff Cobb? Let me know in the comment section below your picks and your opinions. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on the channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys later today for my Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling's Global Wars Buffalo 2018 predictions. Sabin Lethal Proven Grounds match. Later days, guys, and peace.